Hey everyone, it's Willis here. Vlog number 2. I thought I'd just show you a couple of the games that I've been playing as part of my VR fitness. The first one is BOXVR, and as you can see we've loaded it up. There's a variety of exercises that you can choose from. You can break it down to like the time frames, as well as even select the ones that have no squats. You can also look at the scoreboard as well as your own personal all-time best score as well, and then keep track of how you're going against other people as well. There's also multiplayer, and that's if someone else decides to host those classes, but I haven't had much luck with that. You can also create your own custom workouts, and then as of this recent update, there is a new sort of workout of the day that they're running, or BOXVR are running, and then for the month of January they're doing a workout every day, a different workout that's been highlighted as well. So the whole idea behind BOXVR is that you have different combination of punches of these spheres that come at you. So the dots are just like the jabs, pink for right and blue for left. And as you can see, there's also uppercuts and hooks, and then there's also a orange bar that comes at you which you dodge as well. And then all you're doing is just playing this with the tune and the music that hopefully you can hear in the background as well. You get a counter on the right, which is the length of time that you have for your workout, and then there's also a calorie counter. On the left is your score, and then there's also a combo indicator as well. And then if you miss one, then your combo resets, which has just done there. Now there's also you get points based on how well you hit it. What I've found is that for the first few minutes or so, the combos aren't, the points that you get aren't really that high. So you can see here they're between 60 to 120 or so, and that's or 100 to 200, which is considered like a good hit. But then I found that as the workout progresses, then you can get anywhere up to like 700-800 points per combo hit as well, and that definitely helps improve your score at the end of the workout. So yeah, it's pretty fun, and I think for the first couple of weeks or so that I've been playing BOXVR, I've sort of just been playing it the way that I play rhythm games, and it's just pretty much just hitting them as they come. But for the last week or so, I've actually been putting quite a fair bit of effort into it in terms of how much energy I push into a punch, which definitely gets the heart rate going, and it better increases your workout. The other thing I forgot, there is one more punch. Well, it's not a punch, but you can see is this sort of body armor that comes at you, and that is a block. So essentially you just hold it out, and then that counts as 100 points. And then if you do the squat, then that is also 100 points as well. So this is pretty much the workout. It goes like this. There's probably 3 or 4 songs, depending on how long you go workout. I found it goes for about 3 to 4 minutes. So we pick this up here towards the end of the workout. Sort of skip through to most of it, because I wanted to show you what it looks like once you finish the workout, and how it displays to you your score at the end of it. And here we're going hard at it. Big combos, hit hard, that's it, go. Good work, Willis. You're jabbing like crazy. What also happens is you change your footwork, and it'll indicate that to you. Now at the end of the workout, it gives you a percentage of how many punches you hit or missed. So yeah, so in a sense that's BOXVR in a nutshell. Now the other game that I've also been playing as part of this workout is Thrill of the Fight, and this is probably the one that gives me more of a workout than any other one. At the start, you line up on the scale and you look at the camera, and that's for the game to work out your height. So yeah, so there's let's have a look at this. So there's some quick tips on playing the game, and the game will adjust the intensity in terms of the punches that you throw, and how strong they are, and the AI sort of matches itself for that as well. So to try and keep that fair and realistic for you. So yeah, it's pretty good. I found Thrill of the Fight probably the one that gives me the most workout in terms of the heart rate going, and also the most calories that you burn. And I think you just get really right into it, just trying to knock the block off the opponent, and it keeps you going back for more, sort of thing. So the graphics aren't that flash, but it looks pretty good. Now there's a few different exercises. So this is a speedball one, and you can be a bit like Rocky. There's no meat bag, and then it also gives you some stats on how well you are punching. In this case, the speed bag for the combos, and there's also like a 30-second average of your hits per minute, which is not too bad as well. I think I got pretty gassed out. I think I was gassed for this particular workout doing like the training sessions before I even started doing the fight as well. The next one is the dummy. So these are the different hit point areas of where you can score a point against an opponent when you're playing Thrill of the Fight. So there's 3 dots on the chin, the chest, and then there's also the temple as well. And if you saw on the right there, then it shows you how much damage you're doing, and also the multiplier, and what type of punch that the game has picked up that you are throwing at it. So it's not too bad. Yeah, and then the game adjusts accordingly as well. So there is a slight bit of a handicap system in place to help you to cater for all levels of skill and playing in this game. I'm really gassing myself out here, and I'm not even playing it. And then there's also, I think, the focus ball. So that's punching it. And this one, I think I've done this once or twice in the game, and I really need to work on my focus ball skills, because I am horrible at it, as you can see. I'm trying to punch and dodge, but I kept on getting hit like that. Absolutely horrible. Yeah, not very good at all. So I think we should just keep on fast forwarding. Come on, hit this bit more. That's it. Dodge. Just get on with it. Alright, punch, and out of there. And then the last one is a heavy bag, and here you just go nuts. And it would be cool if you could actually bring in like the Rocky meat hook in the butchers, where you're punching a big slab of meat. And yeah, similar to, I guess, the dummy, then you can, it tells you your punching and what type of punch and whatnot. There's quite a few different opponents in this. I don't think I've gotten too far in it, and you can also adjust the difficulty as well for it. So let's get straight into this fight and see how horrible I do. So you step back in the corner, and then you have to put your mouth guard in place, which is really just holding your fist up, and get on the continue, and then off we go. So you can see that there's a red rectangle, and so this is where the opponent tries to keep within the space, and that is actually the limits of your physical space within the game. And yeah, you don't have to worry about actually moving completely around the ring as well. The opponent will try and stay within that red area, and you can sort of corner them without actually going to the corner. You can see here that I'm throwing a few punches, and I've also cut him as well. And yeah, I think I really need to work on my boxing skills, because they're not that flash. So trying to pace it as well. And so here I'm trying to throw a few straights, some hooks. You can see here that it's texture, but the texture isn't of high detail. But it runs really smooth on the Quest. I didn't have any issues playing it on the Quest. And then different from, I guess, other boxing games like Creed, in that the stamina is really based on your own personal stamina. It's not the stamina in the game itself. So if you want to just go hard at it, which I'll show you in a second, where I've just tried to really go hard at it for a high intense workout, and by this point I think I'd started to get frustrated in that I was punching him pretty hard, I thought anyway. Maybe I'm not punching hard enough, and he just wasn't being knocked down at all. So I just started doing the old Popeye, sort of just trying to throw in as many jabs, speedball styles as I could. You can see that when they hit you, your screen also flashes white. And here we go. So let's get him. So I've sort of gone in the corner. Actually, no, this is the end of the round. Sorry, I forgot about that. So this is the end of the round. You get a 1 minute break, like you would in a real boxing match. And here I am trying to get some encouragement from my coach. Come on, buddy. And here I'm trying to take it out on that corner. Can't touch the stool at all. And I am just waiting for that timer sort of to count down because I am pretty tired by then. Yeah, that's it. Thanks for the encouragement, buddy. Still got 30 seconds to go. Now I would highly encourage you, if you are going to be working out pretty hard in this game, that you do take the 1 minute rest that you have, because you do get pretty gassed out. Well, I got gassed out anyway, which shows you how unfit I am. But if you really want to just keep on going, then you can just put your fist up at the continue or the mouth guard and it will skip you right into it. And so here we are getting ready for the next round, and then we're just going to go in at again. So punch, block, and yeah, I think at this stage I really just wanted to knock him out, and see what happened there. So this was a 4 round, but I think as you get later on into the other matches, then it does go into like 12 round fights as well. So here you see I'm trying to just do the old Simpsons Bart vs Lisa, just throwing my fist at him wherever I could just to try and get a knockdown. And I did this like a couple more times and he still wasn't getting knocked down at all. He's taking a beating, but I don't think I'm punching him hard enough. It wasn't hard enough at least to knock him down. And then it got to the point where I really gassed myself out. I'm like, oh my god, there's still 2 minutes to go. I can't believe this. How much more can I punch him? How come he still won't go down? This is just crazy. Anyway, so I'm punching away, punch, and come on, still not going down. So then I wear myself out. So then I spend like the next minute or so within the round just taking it slow. Punch, punch to the body, and then punch to the head, and then we go again. So let's skip forward to the 4th round with 30 seconds to go. I've completely gassed myself out trying to get that knockdown, and he's doing not a bad job. All he's doing is just blocking. I've got him trapped in the physical corner, not the virtual corner, in the boxing ring. But not much is really happening. By here, I think I'm totally gone, and I'm just trying to muster up whatever I can just to see if I get a last minute knockout, but just trying to be careful that he doesn't knock me out as well. Now, once I get to the point where if you can't knock them down and it goes to a judge's decision, then the referee will announce. Here we go. He's going to announce who's going to win this.
To the scorecards, the judges have determined by unanimous decision.
Won it. Yay! I won.
Your winner
yes,
is the
that's
red
right.
corner.
I knew I had it in the bag all the time, and I just wanted to go and just say, "Hey, thanks, buddy." And let's have a look. Yep, a few more sort of post-match, congratulatory punches, as you do. Yeah. So that's pretty much the 2 games that I've been playing, in addition to Beat Saber as well. But these are the ones that really give me the workout. Beat Saber is more really just for fun. But BOXVR and Thrill of the Fight are the ones. Now, you can see at the end of the match as well, you can see the scorecard as to how the judges scored you. You can also see the punches, and if there's knockdowns, and also how many punches or how much damage you did in terms of point-wise. And then it also shows you how many punches that you threw, whether they were jabs or whether they were like power punches that had the ability to damage them. And yeah, you can see how you go from there. So it's not too bad. And that's about the level of the detail it gives you in terms of the statistics and how you go. So that's, yeah, like I was saying, this is the end of vlog number 2 for the 2 games that I've been playing that really give me a workout as part of my fitness journey. Thanks for watching, and let's see you next round.